Well guys, it's time to change my wheels and tires. My tires are worn out. I never liked these wheels anyways. I just got them because they were a really good deal for some takeoffs, but they are worn, they were worn bald. So I got an idea. I'm gonna upgrade with a downgrade. On the rear, I'm rocking these Dunlop AT20s. We're running P265/70 17s. Anyways, they're from 2019. So we're talking 6-year-old tires here, dry rot, worn out. Up front's the open countries. These came stock on these wheels, Toyota 30s, and they're from 2020, so also about 5 years old. Very, very worn out and starting to get dry rotted. So let's improve on this. This is what I'm gonna do. I got Dextero All-Terrain DAT1s, and I got them in a 265/75 16. So it's actually 1 inch taller. And I got a couple of spares off eBay. I got the spare out from under my truck, and I got a spare locally for like 50 bucks. And these tires are, I got 2 sets. So I got 2 at one Walmart, and I got another 2 at another Walmart. Pretty aggressive tread pattern here. And they were only like $130 tires. So 260. And then another 40 bucks to mount and balance. And I'm gonna clean up these wheels and maybe paint them black. Now, if these tires look familiar to you, it's possible that you watch Dave Chappelle from Dirt Every Day in his YouTube channel. He just reviewed these tires on his Nissan, what is the little truck called? Frontier. And he was really impressed with them. And I actually found them before he put that YouTube video out. So I'm happy to see that I'm not the only one putting ling-longs on their truck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drag a screwdriver through this gap here, make sure I get all the crud out of here. I guess I'm gonna have to pressure wash these because this is a very dirty one. See this rock right here? You don't want to paint over that, that would suck. These wheels are all a little bit different, the ones I have. Whoa, what was that? What are you doing? Was that a little howl? Come up here. Can you climb a tire? How the back leg's gonna work? Here, I'll help you. There you go. There you go. You gonna inspect the tires, buddy? Good boy. So I gotta get some paint thinner or something and take off all this. I don't want it to show through the black paint when I do paint these. I'll go ahead and paint over the wheel weights. Mask off the new valve stem. I hope that's, yeah, that's new. And so let's get to that. Bit of a dent there. I might hammer that with some wood in. Now, if you're wondering why there's only 2, it's because I already did the other 2. The spare from my truck and the spare that I bought in town. And unfortunately, today's a bad day for painting because it's very humid. It's threatening to rain. Very drizzly and misty day. So I'm gonna have to let these sit in front of a fan and dry them really good in the shop. Maybe even use a heater. It's a shame they painted all of this. This wheel actually looks pretty good, but they look really, oh, that comes right off. Is that gonna work? Could I just run it like that? It actually looks pretty good. Let me show you, these are the other ones. These I painted. They look really, really good. The only thing I don't like is this one. They used a ton of wheel weights on the outside. And then here's the difference. So notice this has 2 oval holes. This is the spare off my truck. This has a single oval. I think this is a 4Runner or a Tacoma. Single oval. This one, no ovals, all circles. Interesting, right? I'm not very concerned about it matching. I don't care. It's gonna look good. Nobody's gonna sit there and like nitpick and be like, oh, this one's got an oval and this one doesn't, or this one has 2 ovals. Nobody's gonna look at that. I don't care. I'm just gonna clean those up and we're gonna see how they look clean. All right, I couldn't get that paint off. Paint thinner only went so far, and this wheel is very dirty. Even after scrubbing it clean with paint thinner, it's still dirty. So I'm just gonna paint them. The paint I'm using is this stuff, the VHT epoxy paint. It's supposed to be really good, weather resistant, salt, rust, all that stuff. Should work good. Hopefully I have enough in here. Here, got 3 coats. I'm gonna hopefully get 2 of these before I run out of this. You know, the cool thing is you can mount this thing up, and even if you scratch it or the paint looks bad or whatever, you can always take them off and spray paint them again. Who cares, you know? I'll let them sit with the swamp cooler running with no water and try to dry these things off, and I'll come back to this in just a little bit. It's been a couple hours, the fan blowing on these things, and they look perfectly dry. So I don't like when valve stems are painted, and I know it's black and you're not going to notice it, but I like to cover them anyways. Because, you know, once you bend them, the paint cracks and looks ugly. Nobody's going to notice this. I'm sure you can skip this step if you're doing this. So a lot of people use playing cards, but you got old business cards laying around that are no longer relevant. This is what I do with old business cards. You know, you can do them like that if you're a little crazier with your paint to try not to get it on sidewall, but I'm not crazy with paint, so it's gonna work fine, and you use less cards. So if you want to know what date a tire is, look for the 4-digit stamp. It's actually pressed in, not bubbled out, right? 2924, that means 29th week of 2024. Also got brand new tires on the 4Runner, and we need these because we're going to take this thing up to Fort Worth here in a couple weeks, and we've been running on Maypops on this. These tires that were on here were literally from 2015. They were 10 years old. They were in bad shape. I'd bought these limited wheels off Marketplace for like $400, and they'd been sitting for like 4 years, so I thought they'll last a while. They did last a while, but feels good to be on fresh rubber. General Grabber HTs. They were like, I forgot how much they were. It wasn't terribly expensive, like $905 or something, mounted and balanced. You know, let Discount Tire do all the work for me. Looks really good. So I got these ready. They look like white walls. Anyways, I'm gonna start with this one because I don't have a lot of paint. Now I put cardboard back here because your paint will go through the wheels and get anything behind it, get black on it. So, and the reason I'm getting tires on my truck is we're about to go down to Corpus for a graduation, and been running on Maypops. So I need some good tires, and also I got to take the truck because I'm going to pick up an engine for the Pinto while we're down there. A friend of my brother's is giving me a 2.3 turbo engine for the Pinto, and I know in a previous video I said, hey, we're going to LS swap this thing, get over it. Well, let's try 2.3 turbo first. This thing's already ready for a 2.3. It has one in it, just a modern EFI one with like 105 horsepower. So maybe we'll almost double that. It's like a long block, a head, an intake, turbo, you know, a wiring harness, computer, everything's there. I'm going to put it all back together. You know, I haven't built a lot of engines, just like 2 in my life with my dad's help, you know, so maybe it's time to learn and do one on my own, right? So stay tuned for a future episode of the Pinto getting our 2.3. That should be hopefully soon. Anyways, let's get to painting these things. I don't have a lot of paint here, so I'm going to start with the ugliest wheel. Dripping. Oh, pouring out. What the heck? Oh, it's dripping again. What's happening? Whatever. We gotta go with it. It's getting all over my hand. Oh, what is happening? It's literally pouring out of the paint. I don't know why it's doing that, y'all. What's up with this can doing this? That's just nuts. Already running out of paint here. I'm just getting every angle I can. and dripping paint all over my fingers. I don't know why this can's doing that. And I think I'm just gonna use it all and do one big coat here. Then I'll buy another can and we'll do these wheels again later. I'm gonna leave that one alone, not even gonna paint it. Let's let that dry, and I gotta get all this off. Paint thinner takes it right off. Of course, my skin's gonna be super dry after this, but whatever. I just realized after I painted this thing that I completely forgot to scuff it. On the last ones, I scuffed like 320 grit the whole wheel to help the paint adhere. And yeah, I just completely glazed over and just skipped straight to painting. So normally would scuff those. And if it doesn't stick, we're gonna paint the other wheel eventually anyways. Whatever, man, we'll just go with it. If it looks bad in a week, I'll paint it again. Or it might hold it for years. As of right now, one coat of that epoxy paint looks really good. This one, no epoxy paint. Whatever, maybe I'll wax it or something. This one looks really good. This is the best wheel out of all of them. Once this cures and the wife's gonna take the car, go to H-E-B, we'll have the driveway cleared up. I will throw these on the Tundra. I should probably paint those center hub sections, axle sections, right? If I paint that black, it would probably look better. Whatever, we'll go with this for right now, and we'll improve upon it. But, doesn't it look awesome? I mean, some people would be like, oh, it looks like it's a couple of spares. But I like the utilitarian, almost military look. Decent position in the fender well, at least on the front. I'm assuming all these tires have the same back spacing, or wheels, I mean. Could be wrong. I mean, this almost looks like it has more back spacing than the other one. I didn't even check that. This looks a little narrower. That would suck. I didn't even check that. This clearly looks like it's sticking out more. Oh man, I didn't think about that at all. It's the same as that one. Whatever, I think it looks awesome. You might not like it, I don't care. Looks cool. I'm not into flashy wheels, like I'm not into any chrome, so let's do the opposite and let's go with a spare look. Like base model. I think it looks tough. That's what I'm talking about. I think it looks awesome. Cliff hanging here. It's so cool. Now, what I noticed is I got two different offsets of wheels. It's less offset here, or would you call that more offset? More negative, right? So the wheel's further in from the hub. Sticks out a little bit there. Those wheels are cool. They look good. It's more in line with my fender, whereas these are a little bit inset. I could either get some spacers, space them out a little bit, or eventually just find different wheels. Not really that concerned, really not. I think it looks great up front. Yeah, it would be nice if they stuck out like 1 inch further, but overall, happy. I'm very happy with the way this looks. This is what I was going for. Now my brother's got a steel cab Tacoma, and he did this long ago. I think he put like 33s on it or something, and I always thought that looked great. I'll show you a picture of it right here. I've had this truck for about 16 years, and it's only 19 years old. And it's been an excellent truck for me. Best truck I've ever owned, best vehicle I've ever owned. I've put almost 200,000 miles on it. and I absolutely love it. Unfortunately, the clear coat's starting to go away here, and the roof is awful, like awful. It's like sandpaper. So there's no saving that. It needs a paint job. But absolutely love this truck. So let's take this thing on a trip and go pick up that Turbo 2.3. For this trip, I forgot, I should probably make sure everything's fine. I'm gonna test drive the truck, make sure there's no wobbly wheels. I'm doing about 30 here. No issues, no wobbliness, no noise. They're pretty quiet. Accelerating on the highway. They're noisier than my old tires. Of course they are. They're gonna have tread, so they'll be noisy. Doing 55. My wheels still doing 60. Speed limit 60, so not gonna go much faster than that. There's like no wobble. I mean, you can see my hand in the video here. We have no wheel shake up front. I don't feel anything in the pedals. I don't feel anything in the truck at all. Tires are good. Let's go ahead and pick up the speed a little bit just to make sure highway speeds, interstate speeds, whatever. It's excellent. It's really, really good. I'm gonna stop recording here and I'm gonna do a speed check and see how far off my speedometer is going up 1 inch in tire size. My speedo says 60, I'm actually doing 62. So 2 miles an hour off at 60, it's probably like 3 or 4 miles an hour off at 70. Probably not even that much, maybe just 3 off at 70. So that's manageable. I don't think I'll get in trouble with that. Making a quick stop at the DG. It is looking good, isn't it? All right, one of the cool things about Dollar General is they have clearance sales. So I got all this stuff already marked down. Cans of paint, $3.91. I got them for 50% off that. Not only that, I got 5 quarts of oil, 5W30, for what? It was like $2.70 or something like that. A quart. Crazy. And then some tire cleaner. You can't pass that up. $30 for all this stuff. Now, I'm not going to do like a full-blown review, off-road driving, all that stuff. If you want to see that, go watch Dave Chappelle's video on these tires, the Dextero All-Terrain DAT1s. He liked them overall, which is cool. Going through cat land right now. That cat did not even want to get out of the road. He's going to be a flat cat soon. Well, successful test drive. I'm really happy with these tires. I mean, for the price, normally you would expect to pay like $1,200 to $1,500 to put tires on a truck. I got pretty good tires. I know they're made in like Indonesia or whatever. And I'm gonna go sell my old set of wheels and tires, probably get like $200 for them, but hey, pays for some of this investment. I'm really happy with that. Anyways, good test drive. And I guess next you'll see we'll be going to Corpus and to graduation for my niece and hopefully get that Turbo 2.3. Corpus, we've put 182 miles on these tires. What do you think, hon, of the tires?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if they're bumpy or if that's just the road, but...
Yeah, they seem like there's a little bit more vibrating. They're a little bumpier than normal. Or we're just hyper-focused on it. I'm not sure which. They're a little bit louder, but they do have tread. My old tires are bald.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to swing by the house that I grew up in real quick.
Is that cutie?
Which one? That one? Or that one? There's the house that I grew up in. What is that flag up there? Like martial arts. Yeah, that's the house I grew up in. The yard looks terrible. My parents always had a perfect yard.
I was gonna say your mom always did a good job.
Oh man.
I remember this house.
Yeah, you should remember. We haven't been too long since we've been here. Man, that's crazy. At one time there were 13 cars at this house. Me and my brothers and my dad, my mom, we all had cars. That is sad. Man, they did paint the door.
Yep,
man.
It doesn't doesn't look too terrible.
It's okay.
The
Just
grass is
the grass is bad. My parents took such good care of that grass. So that bedroom window at the top right, that was my bedroom when I was a kid. Moved there when I was 2 years old. And then my parents sold it, what, 4 years ago?
5.
5 years ago
It's
already?
coming up on 5.
My dad put that driveway in. Went ahead and drove by the house, the first house that we bought as a family. Sam and the kids grew up here. There's
you
a
guys
lot.
planted those 2
Yeah,
trees
we
when you were a baby, when Sam was a baby.
That's right. We planted those trees. I built that fence and that gate. We fit a lot of cars on this. It was a nice property. A little bit small, but we sold it, and now all the greenery's gone. Look, the grapefruit tree's gone. Or is it there? There's no plants anywhere. It looks terrible.
Yeah.
And then it used to be a dead end. Now it continues.
They
That's
opened it up
awful.
for more housing.
Can you believe this?
That's disgusting.
Yeah, this used to be woods.
More disgusting.
You guys.
This was all woods.
It does look bad.
This is terrible. There were goats there.
I would move instantly.
Oh, this sucks. Yeah, I'm glad we left. Yeah, they're flaring. That's
Oh,
where
flare
that's where one of your uncles works. Spends almost every day out there. And then your papa worked at the next one for like 35 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
I could have ended up there.
There's the American Bank Center. That huge buildings were.
Where? Oh, way up. Oh my
Yeah.
God, it's big. There's the old courthouse, the haunted courthouse of Corpus Christi. That's what they say. It's on like ghost shows and stuff. Yeah. I'm sure it's just a bunch of homeless people in there. That's the old one. Can't see it. And then the new one's there.
Welcome to Corpus Christi.
The flashy city by the sea. I always said the flashiness was like all the trash in the water, reflecting all the plastic.
Yeah.
I think both these lanes turn right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go right.
Is our hotel right?
Yes. Guys.
Oh,
What? Oh, the Lexington. He sees the Lexington.
What
Where?
is it?
He sees the Lexington.
whoa!
It's back there in the
Holy
water.
smokes, it's insanely big. Wow!
You see
Here's the
it?
Twin Towers right here. Too bad I don't have a sunroof.
Look
That
how,
right
look,
here.
guys, look how big this
When I was a
building
kid, I
is.
thought this was the 9/11 towers that got hit.
Yeah.
So we're staying at one of these hotels. I don't know which one. Do you?
Yep. I'm not gonna tell
This
you
bus
on
is just
camera.
this bus is just gonna do this, huh? Okay.
Look at the marina.
Oh yeah, the
Is
T
Landry's even
heads.
still open, or did they shut it down?
There's Joe's Crab Shack. The T heads and the L head. I don't know. I bet it's open.
I wonder if it's any good.
I used to do BMX biking all down here with my friends when
Oh,
I
I
was a
see
teenager.
I see a pelican!
Really?
Right there!
There's a
There's
Selena
a bird right
Selena
there.
Memorial.
Look, right there!
Oh, okay.
Out my window.
I see it, baby.
Okay.
Here's the double-decker Whataburger. How is it, Lily?
It's like warm and cold at the same time.
Perfect. It's the hotel we're staying at. Awesome.
I counted
Right
70
here.
seagulls.
What?
I counted 72 seagulls.
You're gonna get to a high
Girl,
number,
they're
Lily.
they're like roaches in the sky. You're not gonna be able to
And I
count them.
counted 3 pelicans.
All right, we're gonna try to go to Joe's Crab Shack right there. I think it's still open.
It looks kind of abandoned.
Well, I think it's always been like that. Anything on the water gets like really
Flaming scooters. Here we go.
Man, this is different. I used to BMX here all the time. And when I was a kid into cars and stuff, we would come down here to the T-Head meetups. All the our riders would meet down there in the T-Head. You get fresh shrimp here. We did some paddle boats here when I was young.
That's fun.
This is wild. Look at all the shrimp
Oh my
boats.
gosh, I just saw 4 pelicans. That was insane. They were sitting up so close.
There's cars, so
Oh, it's open.
Joe's Crab Shack.
You ready to
We
eat some?
have to see that.
Looking good here at Joe's Crab Shack. Man, these tires are great. I like them despite the little bit of vibration you feel sometimes. Sometimes you don't. They're wonderful.
I counted 100 seagulls.
he's literally like at the window.
pulling it against the current.
Look at the guy working so hard. Those guys are working their butts off. And you can see the bridge, the harbor bridge.
One of these houses is the Legend of Billie Jean house. I don't remember which one, do you?
It was on the corner. It's right there. It's
Which
the
one?
one with the castle-looking house.
It's
It's
the
the one
castle
straight ahead.
house?
Isn't it?
Oh my gosh, that playground is humongous. I need to go there.
I thought it wasn't. I mean, it's not that one, is it?
I thought it was the castle house. Was it not?
There's an old van behind that one.
Guys,
Oh, that is it, right?
the castle house with the dome.
I don't know
Because
what
there's
was
part where
Yeah,
she goes
the-
up in the dome,
I don't
right?
think our kids have even seen that movie yet.
We should watch
Is
it.
that the castle house? I think you're right. So that could be the Legend of Billie Jean house.
That's definitely it. It's so cool.
Oh my gosh, it has lions.
Look at these. Guys, these are mansions.
Well, there. Is that it?
Oh,
That's it right
is
there.
that it? What?
I think that's it.
No.
I don't know. We'll have to watch the movie and
That
figure out which
looks
one it is. It's
new.
either that one or it's the last one.
Also,
Right
the
here on
ice
Ocean
cream
Drive.
should be around here somewhere. Or is that it?
That looks
They all
like
look the same.
the last action hero house. The Mexican villa looking houses. Found my parents' vehicle, so we parked right here. That'll work. Yeah, we might be touching just barely. Our hotel parking is pretty tight.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Now, but they fixed it up to look like the old style
Mia.
service station is what it was.
That's so cool.
And it looks like soda pops, kind of,
Yeah,
right?
it does, yeah.
That was cool.
How cute. What? Cat horse? Playing waterboarding? Tug knees, spin. No. A little bit. You might have killed him. So kite surfer. All right, we've done 251 miles on these tires. So far, so good. Slight vibration. I think I'm gonna have to rebalance that one. But we are here at the Lexington. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick tour. Just me and Sam. The girls went to the aquarium over there. But we've been here before, but Sam wants to check it out again. Look, there's a tanker coming in. Cool, right? Anyways, let's go check out the Blue Ghost. Sam's in heaven. Is that some sort of spotting scope or something?
Probably.
That's cool. We haven't even made it past the first item. Well, we looked at the torpedo. We haven't made it past this. We've been here an hour already.
Yeah. Right. It's a drone anti-submarine helicopter.
That's insane. It's a remote-controlled anti-submarine helicopter from the 60s. Production started in the 50s, I think. Holy moly. This place is nuts. Ready? Let's go see more. Need this kind of setup when you're playing War Thunder, huh?
CIC works very closely with the ship's bridge, and regardless of the vessel, each CIC organizes and processes information to a form more convenient and usable by the commander and authority. The CIC funnels communications and data received over multiple channels.
You know, when I worked at the base here, we actually had one of these in the hangar they were working on.
That's a lot of thrust. I didn't know they made that much wind.
Yeah, it was really pushing us all back. They're gonna do a flyover, I bet.
Also, as soon as it got off the ground, it was quieter.
That was really nice of them, right?
That's really tough to do.
Yeah. There we go, taking off. We are inside the gun, a 5-inch gun. Deck gun. This is crazy.
Imagine, like, having it at the mast.
Oh, straight up?
Having to do... Captain setup here?
Yeah. It's first mate, I guess.
That's cool.
That is cool. Can't believe we got to see that helicopter take off.
This must be for trash, like whenever he's eating Oreos or something.
Yeah. Just dumps his trash down there.
Yeah.
There's another Oreo dump.
Whoa, 1937 fan.
Yeah, here too. Oh wow, there's a...
Toys too, like a playground.
Oh, what? Whoa. So they'd lock them into the cages. They wouldn't let them out till they fixed it. This is the engine room. It's insane. Reduction gear.
Hi, I'm Charlie.
Oh.
And I've been watching over the Lexington.
What's up, Charlie? It's the ghost of Charlie.
Yeah.
I was part of her.
Giant turbines. Steam turbines. Wow. Oh, look, you can climb over this one.
Is this a generator?
I think they are.
I saw like, on the internet it said that this powered some city in Washington.
Oh, wow. It's just generating a ton of electricity. Used to be able to go over there. They blocked it off. I wonder why. Too many people bang their head. Look at all the wiring. How much you think of the Lexington this time?
Much cooler.
Much cooler, yeah. Sam said that what'd you say? He wanted to go see this because why?
I have a brain.
He's old enough to remember this stuff and know what a lot of it is. And it's a lot cooler when your kid's a little bit older. The girls are done at Lexington or the aquarium, and my phone's about to die. So we're going to go pick them up wherever they are and go get lunch, I guess.
The goals.
There's a good looking truck over there. Right there.
Oh. It looks good with steel wheels like that.
And there's some good looking girls down there.
Absolutely at the aquarium. She's swimming with the dolphins.
Oh, good.
so-
I was tired of hearing her voice, you know?
Yeah, she decided to become a dolphin and like just, you know, live that
That's
dolphin
good, that's
life
good.
and like
She's probably gonna get a souvenir.
She was real stinky anyways, so
yeah,
it
she's
didn't
a
really
little
matter.
slimy,
I don't-
so it just kind of blends.
I'm not super worried about it. It's fine.
Yeah, but I got this turtle necklace to remember her.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's good.
Christmas guys are looking
Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese.
good. Stop.
This is for now.
Yep. Second gear chirp.
That little diesel moving along pretty good.
Yeah.
Never heard it. A hot rod sound like a diesel.
Pretty cool, huh? Well, fellas, we made it back. 360 miles on these tires, and one with all the weight. So front right is probably out of balance, but I'm gonna have to just see, maybe rebalance all of them. Anyways, besides the little bit of vibration at 75, 80, it's otherwise really good. The road noise is not a problem. I know it's low speed, it'll kind of hum a little bit, but like 30 to 35. Thanks for following along on our trip. We had a really good time in Corpus. We saw all the sights and watched my niece graduate. It was overall a really fun, good trip. As far as the Turbo 2.3 goes, we didn't get it. Yeah, the schedule just didn't line up. You know, the guy that was giving me that engine just wasn't available. Well, my brother says he's going to grab it for me, and so hopefully he does. Maybe next weekend he'll drop it by, or we'll meet somewhere, and it'll be good to go. And I did find out that that engine doesn't even need to be gone through, just needs to pretty much throw the head back on. So head gasket, head studs maybe, and we'll be back in business. Unfortunately, while we were gone, we got a phone call from the mother-in-law that a major hailstorm hit. So we came 2 days later. The Wise 4Runner is damaged. It's got hail damage all over. I'm not sure if it comes out in this video, but it really pummeled this side. This whole side and the roof and the hood are very, very badly pot marked. Not sure if you can see it, but all over. Backyard's flooded, driveway's half washed away. We're counting our blessings anyways because we had a great weekend. It was a fun trip despite a few hurdles, but overall good success. The kids had fun, and we all got new tires on the 4Runner and the truck. And you know, it's funny, before this weekend, I spent time fixing like little smudges, like detailing this car, only to come back and have it all hail damaged. Not to bring this down on a bad note at the end, but I mean, this sucks. But we did have a good trip, and I appreciate you guys watching and following along. If you got any questions, comment down below. And if you want to see future content, please like, comment, subscribe. We will see you on the next one.